talk to me kind of about you and your father's content process. And what I mean by that is I'm assuming it's mostly you, of course, but
Yeah.
when you're like
Um,
screenshotting, like I know you screenshotted a text you and your father had recently about baseball.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And obviously you guys' reaction to Game 7 of the World Series or
Yeah.
explaining the ABS system, the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
automatic ball strike system. What is that kind of what's that process?
I would say so all of my ideas, like obviously are mine, and I bring it to him and I'd be like, what do you think about this? I will say a couple times he's had his own ideas. Like he literally told me like he was like, oh, we should do a video of me like explaining like my pitch grips and stuff. And I was like, oh, perfect. Like that's awesome. Like I would do that. But I would say the majority of the time, like it is me kind of broaching the idea to him. I tell him kind of what I think would be cool. Sometimes he's like, like I don't know if I want to do that, but then he does it anyway and he enjoys it. So like my dad and I have always been very close. So like it's always I'd say just what we do now is just kind of a reflection like of the close relationship that we have. So it's really easy. Like he doesn't like give me a hard time with anything. Like I bring an idea to him, we film it, and then like that's just kind of it. I would say it's very easy and I wouldn't like say there's anything like complicated about it. But yeah, I'm always kind of the one majority of the time bringing the idea to him and then we film it and stuff. And sometimes, like we made this one video where like we had like our mics and like stuff and we were like doing a conversation about like where he learned his change up from and like he kept messing up a couple times and it was funny because like you kind of just like have to laugh and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say the majority of the time it's all in fun. It's all in just like enjoyment and like joy and not anything that's like, all right, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna do this and we're gonna film it and be done and like not enjoy it. Like I would say everything that we've done together is like we've made it fun and we've enjoyed it because it's funny. The process is funny. Process is like makes us happy. Like we get to talk about things we like and it's not like out of obligation to like feel like we have to make something. We like actually enjoy doing it.
The goal remains to have a good time.
Exactly. It's always about having a good time.
Are there ever any audios or uh, imitations or dances you tell your father, hey, let's do this, and he's like, absolutely not.
There was one thing I did with him. It was to like a Dance Moms like audio. And it was like when the postseason started, me and him at the time were like rooting for a bunch of different teams and we were kind of like against each other. Like I think he wanted the Dodgers for something earlier and like I wanted the Mariners like for whatever. I know they like never played each other, but I think when the Phillies and Dodgers were playing, like I wanted the Dodgers. Not that I wanted the Dodgers to win the like World Series, but I wanted the Dodgers. Like, and I think he wanted the Phillies. Like, I don't really know. Like, we just like kind of like had our little rivalries during this postseason. And I was like, oh, this would be funny if we like made like a video like pretending to argue. And I like showed him the audio that like people use. It's like a common audio on TikTok with like, I think it's like Abby and one of the moms like arguing with each other. And he was like, I'm not doing this. And I was like, please, like it would be so funny. And he was like, okay, fine. So we ended up doing it. And he ended up getting so into the like the acting. And like people would like notice that. They were like, he should be an actor. Like they're like, he's so into it. Like he did his part really well. And that's what I'm saying. Like he sometimes even when he's like a little reluctant about it, like he ends up doing it and like enjoys it. So that's kind of one thing. But I would say, yeah, that's probably like one example of a time where he was like at first like I'm not doing this, and then he came on and really enjoyed it.
I have to ask though, you said something very alarming. Why is someone from New York or a New York sports fan ever rooting for anything Philadelphia?
That's what I said. I literally was like, "What do you mean, Philly?" I was like, "That makes no sense." And like the Dodgers actually drafted my dad, so it was like you would think there would be some kind of like loyalty to them there. But I think because he wanted to see someone different, so that was to him like the Dodgers won last year. So I think at first he was like, "I just like want to see someone else win." But I was like this is your division rival. Like, why would you ever say that?
That's so funny.